Well, this sucks. Hey guys, TheGoodin24 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to talk about NASCAR 21 Ignition again. I, like most of you, saw the streams and gameplay last night, and yeah, I'm pretty disappointed. Just the multitude of problems and bugs there are really stinks. For sure. I just feel so flabbergasted the state the game is in at the moment, but I'm not writing this game off yet. Let's talk about it. Well, as most of you saw, the state of the game's pretty rough right now. A lot of the content creators got it. Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough to do that. It just shows I have a long way to go as a YouTuber, and that's okay. It's probably for the best, to be honest. But let's talk about some of the things that really irk me, and then I'm going to be optimistic here. So, number one, straight away, my biggest complaint with what I watched last night, and I watched every single one of these guys. Everyone that posted a video or a stream, I went through and watched it. And my biggest complaint is the driving to start off with, and that's only because on low, steering assist, the game pretty much drives for you. I wouldn't even consider it low. There's no off toggle to give yourself full control of the car, and the driving model of this game looks really good. I've heard a lot of people say that it drives good when you don't have the computer tugging on your wheel. So first and foremost, that needs to be rectified straight away. Give us an off toggle and let us fully control the car. If not, the game is kind of rendered unplayable at certain tracks, and it's just not going to be fun. Second, the cautions don't work. I mean, you've got to have like a 47 car pileup and have them all fly through the air to register a caution. After all I watched yesterday, I saw one caution flag, and it's just inexcusable to have cautions be that way. I don't know if there's a certain trigger, but it needs to be better. I don't care if it is like NASCAR 09 and the second a car gets out of shape, there's a caution. I will take that over having to deal with none, because it makes these restrictor plate tracks unplayable. And frankly, any track, because I don't think I've seen many people complete a race on an oval without crashing and not finishing the race. I don't know. After that, I mean, that just needs to be fixed. I will say there is a patch coming day one, and I hope to God that it fixes 25%, at least 25% of the problems. The AI itself, they kind of appear stupid, I guess is the way to describe it. They kind of don't act like you're there a lot, and I was really worried about that. That was my main concern with this game. And they really don't act like you're there, from what I can tell. It's just, and the fact that the driving is kind of broken with the steering assist doesn't help. So they need some work for sure. I mean, they just plow into wrecks, and I understand they're not getting a caution, but they need a little bit of tweaking. It's bad. But that is not even close to a deal breaker for me. And it doesn't really bother me that much, but it's something that a lot of people complain about, and so I felt the need to include it, the crashing part. I mean, you can tell the cars look floaty on a lot of tracks. The fuel cell thing on the back of the cars, it kind of disappears and appears sometimes, and the cars are just really floaty. And I guess that's just a visual thing. Like, it just happened right there on the screen. But it's, I don't know, that's just a very minor thing. After that, I've heard that wheels are having trouble being supported. I don't know if that's certain type of wheels. I don't know if my wheel's gonna work. I sure hope it does. But they really need to get on the ball with that. Like, I apparently there's no wheel binding buttons, or you can't change any of the controls. That needs to be fixed big time. Because if you've got a wheel set up, I don't want to be hindered to certain buttons, especially if I have a wheel that doesn't have enough buttons. That needs to be worked on. Apparently, there's no force feedback editing either. And the force feedback is just ridiculous. So that needs to be fixed. I can be used to it, but I don't want to destroy a wheel playing this game. And I wanted to play this game with the wheel, and I still probably will. But they need to add something just so you can turn the force feedback down or off completely. Aside from that, the paint booth doesn't have you can't like make a logo, and that sucks. And you have to have stamped numbers. But aside from that, the paint booth looks good. I just wish there was a way to run it in career, because as of right now, all you can do is run it in race now. I don't even think you can do it online. I don't know. Don't hold me to that one. I don't know. I think you can, actually. I'm sorry. I'm not the most well thought out on this paint booth stuff. That's not been a big priority for me. I don't really particularly care about the paint booth, but I know a lot of people do. So I take that with a grain of salt. Tread lightly with what I said there. But aside from that, it's just the multitude of bugs. I mean, a lot of these bugs need to get fixed. The shield house pit road glitch where he was there for 9 hours. The spotter glitches out a lot and talks too much. There needs to be a rear view mirror in this game. Like, there's no excuse for it not to be there. It just needs to be there. The one in the cockpit looks good, but you can't see but a quarter of it, and it's not like it doesn't help. The little numbers on the bottom are a good touch. I like them, but it was an addition to NASCAR 2003 on NASCAR Thunder 2003. They were there also. Like, it wasn't the only thing. It's a little frustrating that there's no rearview mirror or a track map. The track map is something that I love, but I'm not going to scream and shout that it's not there. There are no stages in these races either, apparently. I could have swore I saw someone stream say it was the end of a stage, but I guess I'm wrong. Maybe it could have been a glitch. But as of right now, apparently there are no stages in this. And that's a little weird. I've saw some people get glitches where it gave them a black flag for passing below the line at a normal track, like not a plate track, and that's weird. But aside from that, I'm sure you've seen all the videos. You know what's going on. And a lot of people are really mad. Also, you need to be able to remove the spotter text there. I don't know if you can or not, but I hope so, because that's gotta go. I don't want to read while I'm driving. I don't have the time. But at the end of the day, all these bugs, I'm not putting all my hopes on this patch. I've been burned with NASCAR 2011. I've been burned with NASCAR Heat Evolution. And I got burned here. I thought this game was going to be fucking awesome. And I was wrong. At least at right now. But I'm not writing this company off, and I'm not writing this game off. I actually hadn't pre-ordered the game yet, because I was secretly hoping I could get a copy to review. And that's apparent now that that's not going to happen. I pre-ordered today the $90 edition at Best Buy. I'm doing this because I want this company to succeed, and I want this game to succeed. I want the IndyCar game and the WRC or EC, whatever it is, game to succeed. I want a good NASCAR console game. I love iRacing, but it has a lot of flaws, and I don't want to race their AI. I want a legitimate career mode on my console. Plus, it's a lot easier to stream this or record this and post it on YouTube. I care about this game, and I want it to thrive. But just a lot of the things that I've been seeing are very suspect. The no private lobbies thing doesn't bother me, but I understand why it's a big deal. A few of the decisions, the no championship mode or season mode is pretty weird and flabbergasting, to say the least. That needs to be in the game. I don't know. It's been in, like, NASCAR 2001 on PS1 had it. It's just a little strange. Just some basic stuff is missing. But I'm not going to sit here and get angry about it. I want this game to get better. And I'm not going to sit here and bash the developers or the company. Frankly, if you don't like what you're seeing, just don't order or buy the game, frankly. I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to sit here and berate people on Twitter or Facebook or in the YouTube comment sections. A lot of people have came back and went to my videos where I was hyped about the game and said it sucked and say I suck. And that's okay. They can do that, but I mean, can you blame me? I mean, the trailers were really cool. But like I said, I'm going to buy this. I've got this game pre-ordered. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to make content. I'm going to play the shit out of this game. I'm going to do a career mode. I'm going to do compilations. I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to get every ounce of fun I can out of it. And I think it'll get better. I do. I think they'll get some stuff fixed, and I think we can continue on. But I understand the frustration. I do. But I just think we've got to give them a little bit more of a chance. I understand if you don't want to spend your $60 on it right now. Totally valid in this state. But let's see what happens when the day one patch comes out. I've dealt with this in NASCAR 2011 and Heat Evolution, and the games got better. They did. So I think we can have that here. At least I hope. But I'm not here to call Motorsport Games a trash company or to say these developers suck and to give the license back to EA, because I would rather not have a game than have them give it to EA. This game has a lot of potential. It looks really, really pretty. They just got to get this gameplay down. They've got to fix the bugs, and they've got to just get the basic functions of this game back right. I hope they do, and I hope we can all have a fun NASCAR game to play. And like I said, day one, I'm going to have some content out there for you guys. And I hope that it's better. And I just want it to be fun. I want a fun console game. NASCAR Heat 5, it wasn't a lot of fun. Even with all the features that are missing in this game. But if I can get some fun out of it, which I know I can, and get some content, we'll have a good time. We're just gonna have to work around the bullshit, and I mean, it is what it is. Motorsport, I hope you get it fixed. I do. I believe in you guys. I still do. I've put my money where my mouth is. So let's just hope that come next Tuesday we have some updates and the game plays a lot better. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you could hit me with a like or subscribe, that would be huge. But I'm just trying to grow as a YouTuber, and it's hard. And when I see a lot of the NASCAR community get this game, and I don't, it just makes me want to work even harder to grow and get better at this. And I don't say that in a whining way. I say that in we're gonna keep on trucking and keep on working. So it's all good. Thanks for all my supporters. Anybody that watches these videos, I love you. Just thanks for giving this stupid idiot a chance at providing content. So guys, we'll catch you next time. Bye.